This is my third attempt to do a Vinyasa Yoga class. Our last one was Yin, so tonight is going to be Vinyasa. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes as planned and my phone doesn't suddenly turn off again. Just like we do in Yin, we're going to just try and unpack ourselves a little bit, notice where our attention is from one moment to the next, and use our breath to kind of draw us deeper into our movement, into our bodies, into our awareness, and maybe more into the present moment. And I'll try and offer something for everybody so that if you find something is a little beyond you, I'll be able to offer something that kind of suits your ability and your needs right now. Okay, so I'm playing this without music, just so you can hear me talk better, and when I post on YouTube, I know that they just cancel out music altogether a lot of the time. So with that, they'll cancel out my cues too. So we just won't use music. It's fine. If you want to use music at home, start off with something, slower, and then choose some things that you like to listen to kind of get you into moving, and then go back to something slow at the end. Okay, let's get started. Let's just get started on our backs. And again, if you don't have a block, remember you might want to have something close by, something really supportive, like a big dictionary or a big hard-covered book. That might help you sometimes if you want to use it as a support as we go through some of our movements, some of our poses. Okay, let's get on our backs. And instead of starting in child's pose, let's start in child's pose except on our backs. And that's just not sitting on our knees, not sitting on our feet, not sitting into our hips. So it's a little bit easier, but our knees are still coming to our chest. We're still in the same shape, just without gravity on our joints. This time we're just flat on our backs. And the nice thing about doing and starting this way is you can just rock from side to side and give yourself a really nice, soft little massage just as you start to connect deeper with your inhale, and then exhale out your nose. And just follow your breath like this. Just inhale in and exhale. Just breathe in and exhale again. Maybe you can find some stillness. Just stop rocking from side to side a bit. And maybe even you can take your hands off your knees. Just kind of let your feet dangle. Maybe your knees want to widen a little bit. When you take your breath in through your nose, try and get your breath all the way to the bottom of your belly. And then exhale out your nose. Just do that again. Inhale in. And then exhale. Do it again. Inhale in. And then exhale. Maybe inhale, just your hands back up to the top of your knees. Just press them in again. Exhale, maybe squeeze them in a bit more. And then inhale, just start letting them leave your body a bit. So your knees come away from your chest and you inhale like that.
And then you exhale and pull your knees in toward your chest. Just a way to deepen your breath even more. Inhale your knees away. And exhale, pull it in. Inhale, knees away. And exhale, pull it in. Inhale one more time, knees away. And then this time, lift your head and exhale your forehead toward your knees. Do it again. Inhale, open up. And exhale, pull in. Squeeze your belly button to your spine as you exhale. Inhale in again. And exhale, pull it in. Now listen, inhale, arms and legs long. Don't let your hands or feet touch. Just inhale like this. And then pull it in. Do it again. Inhale long. Exhale, pull it in. Forehead to your knees. Inhale one more time like that. And then try exhaling, coming up. Pull your knees into your chest. And then inhale long. And then pull up. And again, long inhale. And then pull up. One more time. Inhale long. And then pull up. This time, inhale your legs in front of you, your arms out. You inhale like this, chest up, chest open, heart in, heart breathes in. And then exhale, pull it in. Do it again. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, pull it in. And let your feet land on your mat. Bring your hands behind you. And you're just kind of going to rock forward like this. And bring your hips up high and exhale your head down. So now we're up on our feet, just like that. You're just going to inhale. Maybe keep your hands on the floor. And if your hands aren't quite on the floor, remember if you've got a block or a book, you can bring one under each hand and then exhale. Just bring your head down a bit more. So inhale to half, almost, your head comes up. Your arms stay down on the floor now though. So you really feel it between your shoulder blades and then you exhale and let your head fall down. Maybe you can rock your head. Inhale, up again. And then exhale, fall. Really exhale in the back of your neck so you can feel the weight of your head. Inhale up to your fingertips now. And then exhale, drop again. Inhale into the backs of your legs. Exhale down. Inhale up again. Exhale, let it all fall. Inhale to half. And drop it again. Remember to bend your knees if you need that. Inhale to half. And then drop again. Notice the weight of your head growing. Inhale again to half. One more, exhale down. Just stay for an inhale. You can kind of move your head back and forth. Just noticing if your neck is beginning to release tension. Just breathe into that. It feels so good on me. Inhale. Exhale. Jeez, that's good. And then keep your knees a bit bent, and then inhale. Just gently start rolling up, keeping your shoulders nice and soft. And inhale, reach up, reach from your waist, look up, and exhale to center. So again, big inhale up. Maybe give yourself a little arch, and then exhale, just gently fall forward, let your knees bend, exhale, inhale to half. Exhale, drop forward. Finish your exhale. Inhale all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fall forward again. This time, inhale your hands down onto your mat. Really let your weight fall into your hands and walk your feet. Just walk them simply back. So use fine plank here. So we're just going to keep it simple in plank. You want your wrists in line underneath your shoulders. You want wide fingers. You want to be able to press into your fingertips, and you want your heels really high. So you want your toes splayed, so you're really pushing into them. So it's kind of like you're pushing somewhere between your hands and your feet. You kind of rock back and forth so you can feel both your feet and your hands engaging. And almost grip your mat as if you've got gecko fingers. So you want to grip there too. So inhale here. And then exhale, squeeze your belly button in. Inhale again, deep between your shoulder blades. And then exhale, squeeze in your belly button. One more time, inhale, your ears reach away from your shoulders. Exhale. And then inhale, bring your heels back. Backs of your knees open up. Maybe you're going to walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands here in your down dog. And just exhale, let your head drop again between your shoulders. Maybe inhale up onto your toes, off your heels. And then heels start to reach down towards your mat. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale up off your heels. And then exhale, roll into your index fingers a little bit. It's going to help your wrists. Inhale up again off your heels. And then exhale your armpits down toward the mat, towards your feet. Drop your head more. Just stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And then exhale out your nose. Just drop your head. Just right foot up. Keep your left heel down. Just inhale like this. Square hips. Exhale into both your hands and into your left foot. One more inhale. Inhale into your right heel. And then exhale, just bring your right knee forward so your right foot lands between your hands. Make sure your back left foot's pointing about 30 degrees forward. Let your weight really fall into your feet before you even come up into Warrior One. So Warrior One is just you inhale up. And then you exhale down into your right knee and into both your feet. You can inhale up. Just stretch long, straighten your right leg, look up, and then come down again. Exhale. Exhale into both your feet. Inhale up again, reach. Woo, and then exhale down. Do it again. Reach up. And then this time, keep your right leg straight and just exhale down towards your right thigh. So this is a really great place if you need a block or a book on either side of your right leg. You might want to support both your hands here and just fall forward. Just to where you can, right? Big inhale in and then exhale down. Let your head be heavy here. One more inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale into both your feet. And inhale, come on up. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Warrior one again. And then straighten. Inhale, up. Bend your right knee. Hands come down. Turn your left foot so your left heel is high. And you're going to drag your right foot high again. Keep your left heel down on your mat. Inhale into both your hands. And then exhale. Just let your right foot come down. Again, just find yourself in down dog. Just notice when you walk your heels up and down how you can almost feel that opening in the back of your lower back. Feels so good. Just notice that. Let that happen. Just try and soften somewhere in your body. Even if it's just still your head, it's getting heavier between your shoulder blades. Maybe it's you noticing you can roll into your index fingers more in your hands. Come off your wrists a little bit more. Really use the strength in your fingers. Just exhale, head between your shoulders. And this time, inhale your left foot up. Keep your right heel down. Inhale like this. And then exhale, squeeze your belly button and let your head fall more. One more inhale. And then exhale, squeeze in, bring your left knee forward and let it land between your feet. And then if you need to, guide your left foot between your hands if you need that help. And remember, your right foot now, your toes are pointing 30 degrees forward and you're going to press down into your left foot. Allow your left knee to bend and then push down your feet. Inhale your arms up, soft shoulders. And then exhale down. And then straighten everything up. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale down. Do it again. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, push it down. Both feet push. One more time. Inhale, reach. Bend in your left knee. Just stay here. Just inhale, press between your hands. Exhale into your left knee a bit more. Reach up. And then let yourself fall down towards your left thigh. Remember, you can support your hands here. However much you need the support, just stay here. Remember, you can always bend your knees as if this is really feeling deep in your legs, or you can just let yourself fall down towards your left leg and your head is getting heavier. Just inhale here and then exhale. Do it again. Inhale here and then exhale. And then inhale, bend in your left knee again. Exhale into your toes. Inhale up off your left thigh, warrior one. Exhale, just settle down, press into both your feet. Straighten up. And then exhale, bend your left knee, both hands come to either side of your left foot and you press into your toes. Your right heel comes up nice and high. Let your weight fall into your hands and kick your left foot high. Keep your right heel down. And then down dog again. Just slowly beginning to find some heat and movement in our bodies, some opening, some strength. Just exhale, let your head fall between your shoulders. And then start to walk your feet towards your hands again. Inhale to half. And drop it. Inhale to half. And drop it again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. So from here we're just going to start practicing practicing, remember the walking we sometimes do? So we're just gonna inhale. You need to find that drishti. So it's just like a spot in front of you at eye level. It could be a hook. It could be a little nick on the wall. It could be a coat, a picture. You just want to be able to look at a small point, a round circle, some sort of little small thing that's not moving on the wall. And you're just going to look at it at eye level. You're just going to inhale your right knee up. And then bring it down with an exhale. And then you're going to go to your left knee. Inhale up and exhale. Now let's just do this. Inhale up. We're just going to walk our stairs until we start to feel comfortable just moving from one foot. Inhale up and then moving to the other foot. Sometimes in balance poses, we tend to overthink them, and we think, oh, I have to be ready, I gotta be ready for this, I gotta think about it before I do it. Exhale down. I'm the same way about these videos. I think, oh, I have to be ready, I have to think about this, and you don't. You just start, and you find your way as you go. Just like we're doing right now, right? We don't know what we're doing. The governments don't know what they're doing, they're just trying their best, right? And so are we. This time when your right knee comes up, just bring it up and leave it up. Exhale, just bring your hands to center. Inhale, your arms up. And then exhale, push your right heel away from you. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Knee comes in. Exhale, push it away. Squeeze your belly button to your spine. Do it again. Inhale, up. And then push it away. And then this time, inhale up. And then bend your left knee and start to push your right heel behind you. Hands can come down to heart center. Stay bent in your left knee if it helps you. Staying a lower center of gravity might help you find your balance. So you're just pushing your heel back. You're trying to find that opening in the back of your leg, your right leg. It's going to give you a lot of support if you can just press into your muscles in the back of your right leg. And then maybe you can inhale, arms come back beside you, airplane arms. Inhale, shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in. One more inhale. And then bend both knees. Exhale, bend your elbows. Bring your right knee back up. Arms come up. Inhale. And then bring it down. Exhale. Let's just let that go. Inhale up. And then let everything follow the top of your head. Inhale to half. And then follow the top of your head again. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale to center. And then here we go again. We're just going to start walking our left knee up and bringing it down. And right knee, inhale up and bring it down. Just finding our balance again as we go from one foot, inhale up, and then we exhale it down. Go to the other foot, inhale up, bring it down. Inhale, left knee up, and leave it there. Just exhale your hands down to heart center. Remember, you can always bend your knees if you find that you're becoming too wobbly or stiff. Remember, you've got joints that bend and they help us find our balance again. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center, but push your left heel away. And then inhale, arms up. Foot comes in, knee is bent still. And then push it away. Exhale, squeeze your belly button to your back. Push into your heel. Inhale up. And then push it back. Away from you. One more time. Inhale up. And then just start tipping like we do, like teapots. Exhale. You're going to bend in your right knee if you need to. Push back with your left heel. Keep on pushing into your left heel. You're going to look for that opening in the back of your leg, and it's somehow going to give you stability just by pushing your left heel behind you, as if it's
standing on an imaginary wall. Just take your time. I'm just going to find my center again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your hands back in airplane arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in. Soften your shoulders. One more time. Inhale. And then bend deeply in your right knee. Bend deeply in your left knee. Bring it forward. Bring your arms up. And then exhale down. Reach up. Whatever happened there, just let it go. Let it all follow at the bottom of your head. Inhale to half. And then let it go. Inhale to half. And then let it go. Inhale to half. And then this time, exhale, just come into chair. So you're just going to sit yourself down here. You're going to rock back into your heels a bit. Inhale, up with your arms, up with your hands toward the ceiling. And then exhale, you're just going to roll forward. You're going to let your head fall forward, and the backs of your legs are going to open up. You're going to let your head dangle. Inhale just once. One more exhale here. And then inhale again into chair. Inhale up. And exhale to center here. Inhale, arms up. And then rock forward again. Exhale. Backs of your legs start to open up. One more time. Inhale, sit down in chair. And exhale to center. And then as you reach up, inhale, come to standing. Exhale to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale to half. Plant your hands. Let your weight fall into your hands. You can either just step back or you can bend deeply in your knees and kind of hop back to plank. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Inhale here. High, high, high heels. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in. And then inhale, bend your elbows towards your ribs. You can come to your knees or come to chaturanga. Just inhale here. And then exhale, let your hips fall. Push up into cobra. And then come down. Exhale. And then find cobra again. Inhale up. The tops of your feet are placed on your mat. And then you exhale down. You're looking for kind of like a slow extension in your arms. You slowly start to extend them open to protect your lower back from going too deep too quickly. So inhale your pelvis down toward your mat. And then exhale, come back down. Really press your thighs into your mat. Inhale up, press into your hands. And then exhale down. One more time. Inhale, maybe you can go the deepest you have yet. Inhale. And then can you exhale to the tops of your feet so your legs come up off your mat? And you're in upward dog. Your heart comes forward with an inhale. And then you exhale, you roll onto your toes, squeeze your belly button in, and come into down dog. Inhale, up onto your toes. And exhale here. Do it again. Inhale up onto your toes. And exhale into your heels. This time, inhale up onto your toes and bring your right foot up high. Stay on your left toes, press into your fingertips. And then bring your right foot forward and press your back heel down into warrior 1 feet again. Inhale up and exhale down. And this time we're going to pop open to warrior 2. So your back foot now becomes parallel to the back edge of your mat. Your toes are still pointed forward. You can look up with an inhale. And then you exhale, you press down on your feet and you press down in your right knee. It bends. Your hands come down as if you're pushing the air down. Just like that. You can inhale up,
everything gets straight, and then push it down. Look between your right fingers. Inhale up and push it down. Stay like this, but reach back with your right palm toward the ceiling, over your head. Inhale into your waist, and then exhale back into your right knee, into your feet. Stay. Inhale here again, and then exhale back into two. Reach up, and then turn. Hands come down, your right knee bends. Your left toes are now pressed in. Your left heel's high. Kick your right foot up. Stay up on your left toes. Inhale here. And then exhale and down dog. Just settle here. Let your heels settle down toward your mat. Let your head go between your shoulder blades. Inhale up onto your toes again. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in here. And then inhale your left foot high. And then exhale, bring it forward. Warrior one now with your left foot in front. Your right foot presses down and back. Press down into your feet. Inhale up. And just settle here again. Exhale, left knee bends. Straighten up. And this time, exhale, turn your back foot and exhale down into two. Just find your feet here. Inhale up and press it down. Press into both feet. Look between your left fingers. Do it again. Inhale up and press it down. Do it again. Inhale up and then press it down. Stay. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale into your feet. Turn your left palm toward the ceiling and reach back, over, and inhale into your left waist. Exhale somewhere so something softens. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale back to two. Settle here. Reach up. And then turn. Bend slightly in your left knee. Let your hands drop. Turn your back right foot so your heel's nice and high. Drag your left foot high. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog again. Inhale, up off your heels. Exhale, bend deeply. Bend your knees towards your chest. Keep your knees up off your mat, but look between your hands. Finish your exhale. And then just simply inhale, hips back up. Exhale, your heels down toward your mat, down dog. Do it again. Inhale, come up off your heels. Exhale, bend deeply. Do it again. Inhale, up. Exhale, heels. Let your head fall. Inhale, up off your heels. Bend deeply again. This time you can walk or hop. Inhale to half. Drop it. All the way up. Inhale. And exhale to center. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach up. Drop forward. Inhale to half. Let your hands fall. Let your feet come back. Plank. Exhale. Down. Inhale, cobra. Down dog. Exhale. Squeeze your belly button to your back. Inhale, right foot up. And then bring it forward. Warrior one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, open up. Exhale into two. Inhale, straighten up. And this time say straighten your legs, but exhale back. Straight-legged reverse warrior. Inhale here. Just keep it easy. If you're really being stiff with your body, try and soften. Just exhale. One more inhale. Exhale back into two. Straighten up again. Inhale. Stay straight in your legs. Exhale your hands down though. Just come down half. And then inhale, O to your waist, reach forward. And then exhale,
into triangle pose, into Trikonasana. So you just kind of push both your hips forward. You want to stack your shoulders one on top of each other here. Just inhale. Exhale. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bend in your right knee. Maybe your right hand drops to the inside of your right foot. If it does and you need it, bring a block there. Just like that. Just inhale here. Let all that opening happen. Let your right hip, let yourself come into it deeper. Press into your back left foot. Inhale, look up at your left thumb. And then if you like, exhale, bend your left elbow and bring it to the outside of your right back and reach up with your right hand towards your left hand. Just bind here. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, you can stay anywhere you like. You don't have to do this. Inhale, maybe bring your right hand back to the inside of your right foot. Your left hand reaches up. Inhale here. Exhale into your feet. And inhale back into two. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, press it down. Do it again. Inhale, straighten. And then press it down. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Press your right knee down. Turn in your torso. Turn in your back foot so your left heel comes high. Let your weight fall into your hands and your arms again. Drag your right foot high up. And then exhale into down dog. Let your head drop between your shoulders. Just inhale here into your fingertips again. Exhale into your heels. Left foot comes up high. Come up onto your tippy toes of your right foot. And then bring your left knee forward. Warrior one now. On your other side, just find your feet. Inhale up. And exhale down. Press into both your feet. Inhale, straighten up. And then exhale down. Stay here. Settle here. Find your breath. And exhale into your left knee. Inhale, open up into two. Back foot's parallel. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. And push it down. Do it again. Reach up into your waist. Exhale down. Really settle. Stay here. Exhale into your feet. Reach up. Everything straightens. And remember, you're going to reach back now. Keep your legs straight and reach back in straight-legged reverse warrior. Look for something to soften if you're being really rough. I'm being kind of rough on my right hand. I'm going to soften my right hand on my right leg. I'm just going to inhale here deep into my left waist. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale to two. I'm going to straighten up my legs. My arms come up. And this time, exhale. Keep your legs straight, but exhale your hands down to half. And then inhale up over your waist and reach forward as if you're reaching for something and then you can't reach anymore, so you exhale and bring your left hand down and your right arm comes up. Try and push your left hip forward too. Exhale into your toes, into the bottoms of your feet. Inhale your hands away from each other. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, bend your left knee and let your left hand fall to the inside of your left foot. Remember what I said, if you need a block or a book, do that. Give yourself the support you need. Just inhale here. Exhale into that back foot. Really see if you can press back into it and see if you can exhale into your left knee, your left hip a bit deeper. Inhale here. Exhale. And remember, you can inhale your right arm up really high and then you can exhale, bend your right elbow Let it reach the left side of your lower back so that your left arm now reaches up toward your right hand, and you inhale like this. Maybe you can look up at the ceiling. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Drop your left hand. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale into your feet. And then inhale back into 2. Exhale into your feet again. Reach up. And then turn. Exhale, bend your left knee, hands down. Your right heel comes up high so you can drag your left foot back. And then exhale, both feet down. Downward dog again. Just catch your breath. Exhale. Oh, how I love down dog. Inhale up onto your toes. Exhale down onto your heels. Just create all that lengthening by allowing your armpits really to open up and stretch open. Widen your fingers. Inhale and exhale. Drop to your knees. Bring your big toes together. And to come into child's pose for a little rest, I want you to rock your pubic bone kind of toward your nose. So you're not going to go into that cow shape where your hips come up. You're kind of going to rock your pubic bone in towards your nose, and you're going to go back on your heels like that. Just gently opening up your lower back. You can let your head come all the way down to your mat. Or if you like some support, if you find it too deep in your knees or your feet, you can come up off a little bit and support your head wherever it needs to be. Your way of doing child's pose. And maybe sometimes people need something soft underneath their knees. Bring that, and then meet us back in child's pose, your child's pose. Just take some breath here. So while you're here, maybe you didn't once think about what's going on right now. Maybe all you thought about was trying to get from one pose to the next, or trying to focus on your breathing. That's good. We got to change it up sometime. Like, I know a lot of us have a lot on our mind right now about one particular thing and how it's affecting us, and I get it. But we still got to practice things that allow our mind to kind of soften and open up and expand. We got to stay with that. Otherwise, we're going to get really too focused on what's happening. And life just goes on, right? We still got to wake up. We still have to have breakfast. We still have to do our best. We still have to take care of ourselves. Take care of other people. Look forward to spring. We still got to make our plans for the garden or whatever we're doing. Just exhale at the back of your neck. Inhale into your hands. Exhale into your shoulders. One more inhale here between your shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. And then if you can, just inhale up onto your shins. If that's too deep, everybody just bring their legs out in front of them long. Walk your feet down to the bottom of your mat. And then just slowly, maybe one hand comes down onto your forearm, and then your other hand comes behind you. And you just slowly come down to your back. Just take your time.
take a couple breaths here. Just exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees. Reach the backs of your heels so that your fingertips just graze the back of them, just like that. And if your fingertips don't quite reach your heels, that's okay. So now you're going to keep your hands down with your palms facing down toward the mat, and you're just going to, again, we're not going to think about it too much. We're just going to inhale, bring our hips up off our mat. Just inhale like this, and exhale down. So the trick about exhaling, I find, is you might finish your exhale, but you're not totally letting go between your legs. You're kind of still pulling in a little bit. Maybe your perineum's still tense. Really, over time, we'll figure it out. But what I really want us to pay attention to is if we're really letting go between our legs when we exhale. So that when we inhale, the first place that we kind of tighten into is deep within our legs. So we inhale up, pelvis comes up, and then we exhale down. Let everything go. Inhale up, press your feet down, pelvis comes up, chest rocks over your neck maybe as your hips come a bit higher, and then you exhale down. And totally let go. Really let everything go, even if your exhale is done. And then inhale up again, and then exhale down. So I just want you to follow your breath a couple times here. Just really exhale, let everything go, and then inhale up. Exhale down. And follow your breath. Inhale up. Chest rolls deeply over your neck as your pubic bone comes more up toward the ceiling. The fronts of your thighs are opening up. Exhale down. Do it again. Inhale up. And then stay here. Exhale. Inhale again. Bring your hips a bit higher. The back of your neck might go longer on your mat. And then exhale slowly down. Start at the top of your spine and exhale all the way down. Completely let go. Really let go till you notice between your legs. Let's go. So this time we're going to do the exact same thing. Our hips are still going to come up. We're still going to be pressing into our feet, kind of pressing between our legs as if we're kind of holding a block, keeping the insides of our legs really pressing there for strength. But we're also going to inhale our hips up and at the same time inhale our arms over our head. So it's just this movement like this. Inhale up. And then exhale, your hands are going to come down at the same rate as your hips. So it means your hips are slow and square and controlled. Exhale down. And then do it again. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. And then stay here. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, hips a bit higher. Makes your neck a bit longer. Press into your feet and exhale down. Hands come down to slow hips. So one time here, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we can reach our heels with our fingertips, and then inhale our hips up, our arms come up. So our hips stay up and we exhale our hands so they come to the base of our spine on our mat, though our hands are, and we're going to clasp our hands together. Inhale, maybe squeeze your shoulder blades together so the fronts of your shoulders open up more. And then exhale like this. Your arms go straight on your mat. Your hands are clasped. If you want. If you don't like this, you can keep your hands down, your palms of your hands facing down onto your mat. Your hips are still up. Inhale, up. Stay here. Exhale into your feet. Almost squeeze the inside of your thighs together as if you're holding a block there. Exhale. One more inhale. Chest deeply over your neck. And then slowly unclasp your hands and exhale. Bring everything down. Completely let go. Inhale your knees to your chest. And then just rock back and forth from side to side. And then open your arms out wide so they make a cross shape, and just reach with your arms so they open up so you can breathe into the center of your heart. And then exhale again, out your nose. And then inhale, I'm going to inhale my knees to my left first. And then I'm going to turn my head to the right. So if your left thigh doesn't completely land on the floor, bring something like a pillow or a blanket underneath your left thigh just to soften the twisting in your lower back. Same thing with your right knee. If it's really hanging up off your left knee, slip something between your legs, a pillow or something soft like that. Maybe even that book that you might have in lieu of a block, and it will just soften the opening in the outside of your right thigh and your lower back. Or if all you need is a little gentle press of your left hand onto the outside of your right knee, just to bring your right knee toward your left knee, just a little bit more. Just breathe in. And exhale. Let something go in your feet. If you're holding them in a shape, just kind of let your feet be soft. And inhale between that space between your left shoulder and your left ear. And exhale, let your right ear maybe come down a little bit deeper down toward the floor. Do it again. Inhale. And then exhale. Let your face go. Let your jaw be soft. Let your mouth be soft. And then just simply inhale. Bring your knees slowly back up so they come back up toward the ceiling. Come completely onto your whole length of your spine. Your face is now facing the ceiling too. Just inhale here. And exhale, you can bring your feet down if you like. Just take another breath. Inhale your knees back up to your chest. Exhale. Inhale, your arms long. And then exhale your knees to the right. And then turn your head to the left. So same business here as it was on our other side. If your right thigh is not quite landing, bring something soft underneath of it. Bring something soft between your legs if your left knee is really kind of floating above your right knee. Or you can gently just press your left knee down towards your right knee with your right hand. Turn your head again. Exhale. exhale out your feet. And then inhale between your right shoulder and your right ear now. And exhale out your left ear. Inhale into your tongue. Exhale out your jaw. Let it go slack. Inhale into your lower back. And exhale out your shoulders. And then slowly roll back onto your spine, onto your whole back again. Just exhale here. Maybe inhale, your heels reach up toward the ceiling, your legs go straight. And then exhale, bend your knees and bring your forehead to your knees while you exhale like that. And then open up, bring your heels back up toward the ceiling. Inhale your arms wide again. Inhale like that. Exhale, bend your knees, forehead to your knees again. Exhale. And then inhale your legs long, your arms long, onto your mat. Big inhale, and then exhale, your feet wide, your hands wide. And find Shavasana the way you like it. So maybe you like something underneath your knees, brings your feet up a little bit. Your fronts of your thighs can soften. It doesn't have to be a bolster like the ones you find at the studio. It can just be a rolled up blanket. It can be a rolled up pillow. Just notice how when you bring something behind your knees, the weight on the backs of your feet is a lot lighter. Your lower back is softer. Your fronts of your thighs go soft. It's like you're really cueing your body now to let go in Shavasana. Let's just take a couple breaths here. I'm going to let you go. You can stay here in Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you for checking this out. I really, truly hope you're all doing well. And I'll work on doing this as often as I can. Just stay here. Namaste.